is authenticity beats polish every time. That's the reality of it. And unfortunately, we know in the world that we live in, every year there are human interest stories or things that occur on a micro, macro level, whether it's a personal story with a student at the school, a family that was affected by some type of disaster, things of that nature. That will sell more, that type of product or that type of story, that personal touch rather than polish is actually a lot more important. I will tell you, we had a lot of schools that were unfortunately destroyed in the Palisade fires. We lost schools in northern Georgia and western North Carolina, those schools had some of the most amazing stories to tell about their perseverance, their community coming together through tragic events that will affect these families and humans for 5, 10 years from now, right? Things were upended. Their yearbook sales were the highest they've ever been, even though they didn't even have a building in some circumstances. Entourage was able to provide them with obviously some support. We flew down to several of these schools and made sure that they were good. We presented their yearbooks to them in some cases. But I will tell you, the community rallied around this yearbook because they wanted to showcase how much perseverance there was, right? But it's not just when a disaster happens, okay? It can also be when a school performs at a very high level athletically, performs at a very high level academically, right? You want to celebrate those things within your community. And honestly, Scott, I think that's something that has really been lost, particularly over the past 10 to 15 years, is we're all kind of getting lost in this shuffle of technology, right? And we're kind of forgetting about the things that made us who we are, particularly on the school level, and celebrating those things and being authentic. And those are the things that'll bring the yearbook to the next level and keep people interested, right? Telling that local story about a business that went under for whatever reason, but persevered and came back and has an ad in the actual yearbook itself will sell more copies than having a perfect JEA approved yearbook year in and year out. I truly believe that.